internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours of Crypto. This is the third cut, and I'm not going to do any more cuts than this. As you can see, my chair is like this because the amount of times I've spun out and walked this way. But hello. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. This segment is going to be a little bit different. Different atmosphere. I'm in the video. Soon, we will do a face reveal when the time is right. $100 XRP is going to happen 100%, without a doubt. So it's not like I'm hiding my face because I don't believe in what I say. Okay, I preach by what I say. In today's video, we're going to open our 100,000 plaque. I feel like this is something that we should do together because we earned it together. And documenting the journey of XRP, what I like to call the Bitcoin 2.0, the Napster. It's going to be the greatest story of human history. And a lot of people are missing out on this opportunity. XRP is seeing some life. The whole crypto is seeing some life, but we know what's about to happen. And call me delusional. Just like when I said Ripple is going to be a bank, and it turned out to be true 3, 4, 5 years later. So this doesn't weigh much. And to be honest with you, it's pretty crazy. When I started my YouTube, I'll tell you this right now. I told myself this. I said, all I need is 1,000 people. That's it. That's it. And when you just, and XRP was something that, remember what I always say this, that humans have never lived through anything like this before. So it's about understanding it and becoming a visionary. That's why a lot of people are where they are today, because they can't predict into the future. As much as it sounds crazy, like I said, remember, when I was a kid, I was thinking to myself, electric cars in the 2000s, right? Even when you had that, the remote RC cars that were connected with the wire with the battery, it's like, why can't you do that in real life, right? Well, besides that, enough of the talking. I already opened this, so I can't even do another cut. I hope everybody is having a great day. Also, if you haven't got the yacht party tickets, the link is in the description down below. But here's my take on it, and this is what the individuals that purchased the VIP also said. If we don't sell out, we're just going to do it with the amount of people we have and do a completely different event. So I might just close the window. I don't want people buying the yacht tickets when XRP's at $5 because now they're all happy. I want the individuals that really understand that this thing is going to go above and beyond $5, $10 and have the conviction. I want the like-minded individuals all on the boat, networking all together. It's going to be absolutely monumental. Wow. The link is in the description down below for that. Let's take a look at this. Got a little black foam thing here. Congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We are honored to take a part of this recognition, your achievement, and want your experience to be exceptional. This award was inspected and packaged with great care. Rick. So Rick packaged our subscriber. And he says, do you remember your first subscriber, your 100th or your thousands? Chances are you do. And we know that you're definitely going to remember your 100,000 subscriber. I want to thank every single one of you guys where's the OGs? Where are the OGs? It's incredible that we did this. And when I say that is, you do understand that we all made money. And we're all going to make exceptional more wealth in the coming years. And remember, this is not a speculative asset. This is an asset that actually solves a real problem in the real economy. So incredible, folks, incredible. I'm just lost for words what's coming. Wow, this is incredible. Presented to 24 Hours Crypto for passing 100,000 subscribers. pretty incredible. We're gonna keep this video short. We are gonna do another video today, but I just wanted to share this to you guys. So here it is. Here it is, this little thing right here. Like I said, and I'll always say again, thank you very much for everybody that's, understanding of XRP, following these journeys. Remember, the PDFs that we read and the doc connections that we do, your average person cannot sit through stuff like this. It bores them. They don't like to continue the education. This was just born and there was nobody to educate this sector. Do you understand that? When Ripple were the educators to these financial institutions, and then what they did is they went out and hired, like JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, and all these guys, hired these developers, the individuals from the blockchain sector, and they were all learning at the same time. And what we did as that 1% of humans, we went to university for the past 5 years, 6 years, understanding how these are going to operate in the future.
But the key thing is, we think just like the early days of the Internet of Knowledge, going back 20 years ago, that internet would not have value unless you got the key custodians of knowledge on board, the universities, the research facilities, think ARPANET, Stanford. We think we're in that same period with the Internet of Value, that before of knowledge on board, the universities, the research facilities, think ARPANET, Stanford. We think we're in that same period with the Internet of Value, that before these technologies have key utility, we have to get the custodians of value on board first. And those are the banks, financial institutions, market makers. Then I think we're set up where these things can have tremendous value across the board. And so these things can have tremendous value across the board. And so
folks, like, this is a learning curve. It's not about getting rich quick. This is about understanding the system that's going to create the next generational wealth that just snuck in. It's game over. If you're getting it in 2025 right now, I want to make one thing very clear. I say it behind the camera, but I feel like I want to see you guys. I want my body expressions here as well. Whoever's getting into crypto right now in 2025, $0 in crypto, they're just coming in. You have no time to accumulate different types of assets. Why? Because you don't have enough capital. And I'm not trying to, put you down, but it's realistic. If you're just getting in now, it's going to be impossible for you to accumulate to what others have done for the past 6 years. So that generational wealth is out the window. That generational wealth is only going to be made by individuals coming into this sector right now with 6 figures and more. With 6 figures or more. And even if you're coming into this ecosystem right now with 100,000 and you're just about to deploy it, you'll make good returns, but you won't make that generational wealth. Like, the entry to crypto just got a lot higher in terms of generational wealth, if you guys understand. Please let me know in the comments down below. You need a lot more capital now in crypto. Obviously, it's basic, to make more money. The more money you come in with, the more potential, right? If you pick the right stocks. So we know we hold right, so we're gonna hold tight. And we will be back with another video. Oh, I'll just turn it around and I'll end it right here. Peace.
Why are you gay?
They told us dream small, but we had the stars in mind. While they chased hype, we studied time. In the noise we found the signal. Brad knew just what to do. Now XRP hums like jazz, running smooth and true. Money's changing, systems bend. Ripple flow into the end. Truth is quiet, bold and deep. We salute the ones who lose no sleep. Salute to the minds that built this chain. Salute, salute. Through the trials, through the pain. calm to the wise. Salute 100 in our eyes. Bitcoin maxis yell on stage, stuck in loops they call belief, while XRPL just clears the way. No delay, no grief. They hoard coins like dusty gold, but we got utility in every fold. The future ain't loud, it's steady breathing. Real ones know what's worth believing. It ain't hype, it's code and soul. We salute the ones who see the whole. Salute to the builders, to the flow. Salute, salute, where the real ones choose to go. Salute, salute, to the heart, to the plan. Salute, XRP will lead the land. Value don't lie, and truth don't shake. Let the whole world break, we remake. Strategic reserve, written in stars. XRP gonna take us far. So here's to the signal, clear and bright. To the dreamers who held on tight. No matter the storm, no matter the fight. Salute, we rise with the light.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.